lot of time and effort into my craft and stuff. I don't expect anything else of myself, but hats off to Johnny Ford. It's like my little brother. Like he pushes me, even though he's a freshman, but he keeps me going, and he's like a little juice bug for me. So hats off to him.
I knew him since back in Miami, so like he been helping me because when I first came, it was a little struggle. So like he always stayed on me. Like I always tell him, just lead the way because I'm young and he's older. He experienced a lot of stuff, so I just tell him just lead the way and I'll follow. And he's a great role model, someone any kid would want to look up to. Keep a great spirit. Always help me. Like when he in the game, he'll tell me like what he see. What he suggests I should do, and when I'm in the game, I tell him the same. So like we just feed off each other, and like now it's starting to pay off.
Where does strength come from?
The Bulls knock off a Power 5 team in
Your
a bowl
city?
game for the second consecutive
Your home? Or is it where you are going?
And this is going for a touchdown, 6 for the Bulls.
All the work and effort that brought you here, to the moments that define you. Strength isn't about what you can do. It's about what can be accomplished as a team. A family pushing each other toward greatness, to define their own legacy for a new era on the Bay. This is Bulls country. Bull strong, inside USF football.
Two claps to the roof, clap, two claps to the roof, clap. Woo!
We got a lot of speed.
A lot of speed comes out of Florida.
Extremely fast. We can all play with anybody in this country.
With anybody in the country.
We're hungry. We have a chip on our shoulder.
We continue to go out there and fight each and every day.
What's wrong with being the underdog? No matter what it takes, we're just gonna try to win.
That's what we're gonna come out there and do and just show the world.
We can run with anybody. So now it's just a start, but we're gonna keep it going. It's time to, put the lights on and start the show.
Bull strong, inside USF football is presented by Coca-Cola, Hooters, Tampa General Hospital, USF Health, Florida Lottery, Wendy's. Wendy's is a proud partner of USF Athletics, and when the Bulls play, you win. Get a free small fry after each Bulls football game and score a free small Frosty when they win. Valid for 24 hours after any game day at participating Tampa area Wendy's locations. No purchase necessary.
I think it's an identity for the team, especially coming off the loss we just had. A lot of our older guys, we were telling young guys, not to hold your head down and that, we can still do anything that we set our minds to, especially with having so many young guys because, sometimes they may hold their head down or whatever, but with the positive mindset at all times, that's something key, and that's something that, this team has always had since the start of the season. And I think that's something that we're going to continue to have for the rest of the remainder of the season.
This segment of Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Tampa General Hospital. Returning to the gridiron after spending a game sidelined with injury, junior tight end Mitchell Wilcox battled his way into the USF record books.
It killed me not being able to help my team last week and just try to do as much as I can and make plays when my number's called this week.
Wilcox has 468 yards so far this season, eclipsing USF's previous single-season mark for a tight end. And he's already bested the single-season record for receptions by a tight end with 35 on the year.
Barnett wide open. Mitchell Wilcox and a zip code of his own. Touchdown USF.
Number 89's offensive contributions go beyond the stat line. He's a leader on and off the field, whether it's setting blocks for the run game or representing his hometown, school, and family on the national stage.
Mitchell Wilcox, intense guy. The guy's got an opportunity to be dynamic with his hand in the ground, when he's standing up as a receiver, as a pass blocker in the run game. He's a guy that can catch a lot of balls. He's got a great catch radius. He's intense. He brings a physicality to us on offense that's unmatched, and a guy, that we're expecting big things from.
Against Cincinnati, the Tarpon Springs product had 7 catches for 90 yards, including a 38-yard touchdown.
And he was just grabbing, trying to hold on to me for dear life. And I just ran right by him, and the quarterback gave me a chance and was able to haul it in.
Leaping grab for Wilcox.
He now has 904 yards for his career, breaking the USF all-time mark for a tight end, formerly held by Sean Price.
I mean, everything's just waking up, coming to this place, playing football, especially to me. So, because I know everybody don't get that opportunity, so I try to, embrace that moment. So, every day I wake up to go to football practice, I feel like it's special. Even if I don't want to practice, I just feel like, I made it this far. A couple people didn't, so I just wake up with a chip on my shoulder, let's go get it.
This segment of Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. Some deceiving sunshine greeted the Bulls as they arrived in Cincinnati for a nationally televised night game against the Bearcats. But it was cold. And in fact, by kickoff, it would be the coldest start to a game in USF history at just 28 degrees. But they paid no mind to the weather. They had other things to focus on. For the first time in 4 years, they had lost consecutive conference games. And they would have to face the 23rd ranked Bearcats without their starting quarterback. Blake Barnett, the 3rd leading passer in the American Athletic Conference, was out with a shoulder injury. Head coach Charlie Strong sharpened their resolve with a physical week of training camp type practices. And they challenged themselves to work hard to get better. On a frosty November evening in Ohio, their sweat and toil was rewarded with a strong start.
And here we go, nip at night. Cincinnati will get the ball to begin the game tonight. And the Bulls get a good start, a 3-and-out to start the game. And our first look tonight at Chris Oladokun, the young man from Tampa, who will make his first start.
Oladokun in a throw for the first time, throws it long, looking for Ryshean Bronson. He makes the catch, gets away from the defender, and Ryshean Bronson will score 73 yards.
Oladokun made a statement on his first pass as a starter.
Chris Oladokun to Ryshean Bronson, 73 yards, and the Bulls lead Cincinnati.
What a tremendous start on the road. The extra point, though, is blocked. And it remains 6-0.
All the more impressive coming against the 5th-ranked defense in the country. Of course, USF is comfortable on the road, having won 10 of their last 13. But Cincinnati would take the lead later in the first quarter, although it didn't last long thanks to the Bulls' special teams play.
High end-over-end kick will come down to Sanders at the 5-yard line. Goes up the far sideline, 25-30, 35-40. Bentley Sanders cuts it back inside and is dropped inside the 40-yard line of Cincinnati. On another great return for Sanders, the last man got him or he would have had 6.
Oladokin would use his legs and arm to run and pass the Bulls from there into the red zone, where they would retake the lead.
37-yard field goal attempt now for Kobe Weiss, who's 10 of 13 on the season. Trying to give the Bulls the lead, and he does.
Charlie Strong's team carried over the same energy they had shown all week at practice.
They definitely have a lot of spirit and a lot of fight tonight, a lot of determination, a lot of talking going on the sidelines. Tonight it looks like everybody is engaged and involved in this game.
It was especially noticeable on defense, where the Bulls continued to keep the game tight in the second quarter. Ohio native Brett Keane with his first game action since the opener.
3rd down and 1. That's little Johnny Ford, and he's got the first down ahead of the 40-yard line.
Keane, under pressure, throws off the back foot and put it right in the hands of Wilcox. It's an 18-yard gain to the Bearcat 42.
The next man up mentality continued to work as Keane matched Oladokin in TD strikes.
And Keane taking a deep shot. Touchdown! What a leaping grab, and the Bulls retake the lead. What a grab for Wilcox.
Not a bad target for any quarterback. Wilcox set new USF records in this game for catches and yardage by a tight end in a season. A welcome sight after he missed last week's game with an injury.
Ritter to throw on 3rd and 8. Here comes pressure, and he's spun down. Ball pops loose, and I think Cincinnati fell on it back at the 18-yard line.
The Bulls had beaten Cincinnati 3 straight times, including their last visit to Nippert Stadium 2 years ago, and they frustrated the home team much of the game. But a strong third quarter by the Bearcats had South Florida looking to come from behind again, something they've been able to do with regularity thanks to an overall nature of perseverance and an offense that started the game ranked 11th in the country, that still averaged over 5 yards of play without their starting quarterback.
On 4th down, do they get it? It's going to be mighty close, but they do have the first down.
So the Bulls convert a big 4th and 2. Oladokin to throw, looking long for McCants.
It is caught! Touchdown! A great grab by McCants, who climbed the ladder and hauled it in.
Touchdown USF! Tyree McCants with a tremendous catch.
Oladokin and Keane combined for 3 touchdown passes with no turnovers. The Bulls were within 5 until the final minute of the third quarter. They showed a lot of the reasons why they've been one of the winningest programs in the country the last 4 years. But as Charlie Strong has emphasized, it has to be done for a full 60 minutes. There were lots of positives, battling a ranked team on the road as well as the elements with backup quarterbacks. The effort was there, if not the result. Mitchell Wilcox, a Bay Area product, show why he's a Mackey Award candidate, leading USF with 7 catches and setting the career record for yards for a tight end. Disappointed, yet determined, they'll get another chance on the road against Temple.
We got a lot of speed.
A lot of speed comes out of Florida.
Extremely fast. We can all play with anybody in this country.
Anybody in the country.
We're hungry. We have a chip on our shoulder.
We continue to go out there and fight each and every day.
What's wrong with being the underdog? No matter what it takes, we're just going to try to win.
That's what we're going to come out there and do, and just show the world.
We can run with anybody. So now it's just a start, but we're going to keep it going. It's time to, put the lights on and start the show.
Bull Strong inside USF Football is presented by Coca-Cola, Hooters, Tampa General Hospital, USF Health, Florida Lottery, Wendy's. Wendy's is a proud partner of USF Athletics, and when the Bulls play, you win. Get a free small fry after each Bulls football game and score a free small Frosty when they win. Valid for 24 hours after any game day at participating Tampa area Wendy's locations. No purchase necessary.
Well, last year was a legacy year. You know, those group of seniors are the group that turned the program around. So years from now, when they come back on campus, their legacy will have been established. People will remember.
Mike Love, the USF defensive end, one of Charlie Strong's favorite players.
All those guys that played such a prominent role in getting the program back headed in the right direction. For the young men that are still here, it's a great example of what we're capable of accomplishing if everybody buys in and we put our teammates first and we're unselfish. We can go out and, you know, we can have a lot of great experiences and win a lot of football games.
Touchdown Bulls, and South Florida leads.
The Bull Strong Inside USF Football postgame report is brought to you by USF Health.
The thing we got to do is we got to be able to run the football, and you got to play physical at the point of attack. And, you know, they were able to just to load a box on us, and then they were just playing one high, just playing man free, and they loaded the box, and we got to be able to break arm tackles and just get our backs off and running.
Showing that we can do it in the first half, just showing that we can do it in the second half, just playing more consistent as a ball club.
We can't give up 3 scores in the third quarter, especially when you're on the road, and got to be able to sustain drives there on offense, which you weren't able to do.
Oladokin in a throw for the first time, throws it long, looking for Rysheem Bronson. He makes the catch, gets away from the defender, and Rysheem Bronson will score. 73 yards, that's 6 for the Bulls.
I mean, I think they did well. I mean, throwing them right in the fire. Hostile environment. It was a decent crowd, and I thought they did well.
Keene taking a deep shot. Touchdown! What a leaping grab for Wilcox.
And I've been with these guys since day one. Both are very capable of doing everything we need them to do, and they both have great arms.
I felt good. I felt confident before the game all week. I mean, coaches and everyone, my teammates, they sort of just rallied around anyone, just boosting our confidence throughout the whole week, which played a key role tonight, and I felt good.
Touchdown! A great grab by McCants, who climbed the ladder and hauled it in.
The guys played well the first half and then did not put it together the second half. And no, we got to get better, and we didn't capitalize, and we didn't take advantage of the opportunity.
You know, there's a lot to work on still. We're a young team. I'm one of the younger guys on the team, so we're still every single day just going back to practice, working hard. We shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, so all in all, I mean, not a bad start. Obviously, you want to get the win as a quarterback. That's what you're determined on. So getting the loss hurts, but we'll look at the tape and make it better. There's a lot to work on.
We got a lot of speed. A lot of speed comes out of Florida.
Extremely fast. We can all play with anybody in this country.
Anybody in the country.
We're hungry. We have a chip on our shoulder.
We continue to go out there and fight each and every day.
What's wrong with being the underdog? No matter what it takes, we're just gonna try to win.
That's what we're gonna come out there and do, and just show the world.
We can run with anybody. So now it's just a start, but we're gonna keep it going. It's time to, put the lights on and start the show.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Coca-Cola, Hooters, Tampa General Hospital, USF Health, Florida Lottery, Wendy's. Wendy's is a proud partner of USF Athletics, and when the Bulls play, you win. Get a free small fry after each Bulls football game and score a free small Frosty when they win. Valid for 24 hours after any game day at participating Tampa area Wendy's locations. No purchase necessary.